Bam. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's open my shirt here. Hold on. There we go. Situated. Shout out to everybody here. Thank you for jumping on in. And, you know, we had an amazing night trading last night. We had the screen share, and then I was up till about 1 in the morning. Ended up taking down a $400 trade, which only took about, I don't know, an hour. And I'll show you how I did it, how I made $420 in an hour. I did close the trade, too. It hit a limit order, so I didn't even have to close it. It just hit. I see Bitcoin headed down to 61,500, 61,600, testing that weekly support. That's what's likely going to happen in the next few days. But let's break it down for you and show you what's happening. Bobby, can we get you on the ones and twos? I got this guy named Bobby. He emailed us. He said he really wanted to run the music. So he's here with a mixer now in the room. It's really nice. And Bobby, thank you so much for coming here today. It's really, really awesome. There's nobody in the room. I'm here alone. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on it. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Bitcoin struggling. As you can see, I was in a long earlier, cut it off with a $60 loss. It was kind of more likely we could get a dump, but I'm a bullish buy. I'm bullishly biased. I'm bullishly biased in that way. So that's how it is. I'm bullishly biased to that sense. But this says we're going to lower 61,006, maybe even to 62,000 in the interim during the day here. So we will see. Only time will tell. But I like what I'm seeing here for the shorts. The shorts look likely. And look at all that liquidity to the downside, just ready to rock here on BOOKMAP. This is BOOKMAP. Link in the description below. I do get a commission if you jump into BOOKMAP. I use it every single day here on the channel, Monday through Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and back again. And whenever it tells me there's a lot of liquidity, we usually go there. It's kind of like a rabbit. If a rabbit came into your garden and there was, a fence to 2 different gardens, and this garden had one big carrot way down the line, but this one had all these carrots all the way, and the rabbit could just keep eating, the rabbit's going to eat the carrots closest to it, and it's going to eat the carrots next to it. You see? It's not going to go that far just for one carrot when it can get all these carrots down here. I've never used that equation, that metaphor, but it's a pretty good example of what's happening here for BTC. And I like this music. Bobby, good job, Bobby. Wow, man. He brought you in today, and you're doing amazing on the picks. I like how you set the mood here, Bobby. Really, really nice. So I like what we're seeing for the shorts, personally. And that means there's money to be made here on a Friday for the shorts. I was looking at Drift Protocol. It's getting tighter and tighter. It's the hottest thing since sliced bread since it first came out. It's really been on its own little mini bull run. I've been looking at coins that are on their own bull run. The volume is a little low. I'll give you that. But I like the tightness here, the tight moving averages. This thing could make a 51% move, and I don't have any of this coin. I don't, no invested interest in it. I may swing trade it myself at one point. I will. If I get in, I'll tell my trading group, hey, I'm getting into Drift here for this moment. I did buy a coin last night, $10,000 worth of the coin. Wouldn't you want to know which one it was? Join the trading group, and you would have been there to find out. I teach you guys exactly what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and when and how I'm doing it. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's put that lemon into the water. Let's get that lemon water going. And my love, I ran out of water. I'm so sorry. But it's okay if you're busy. I get it. I can make do. Shout out to 62,650 for BTC. Let's break down Bitcoin for you like we do every single day. I gave you the call on the S&P. I said they were gonna pump that money off this higher low. Everyone was freaking out like it was a double top on the way down. People got really bearish here. That's where I got very bullish. Okay? When people get into fear, I get into bull. All right? And I could see that this was likely going to bounce. I put it out here right there on the daily time frame with the stop loss and everything. You can now move your stop loss to break even. You are in the money on the S&P. I mean, just absolutely lovely. And the 1 hour looks like it wants to do some damage today, but we're seeing a pullback in most of the markets. Looks like the DXY may be getting a bit of a pump. But see, these moving averages a little far apart. But I see some support here, too, that we could be coming to. Thank you so much. That's from yesterday. Icky, stinky, gross. Yeah, lime is fine. Thank you. I love you. I'll see you in hours from now. I'll be let out of the cage. They'll let me out finally. Let's take a lip of the sip of the lime water. And there's Bitcoin going further to the downside. Let me talk about why that's likely going to happen. Because we're away from the 21-day moving average here on the 4-hour time frame. Anyway, so let's break it down. I saw this flag. There was a chance we could have bounced. You never know. Could have bounced off this flag, gotten tight, and broken out. Once you lose this trend line, it's a wrap. The 4-hour away from the 21-day moving average. Whenever you get that far away with some bearish div kind of starting to form, it's likely you pull back. However, every once in a while, there's a smaller time frame that will pump you out. So my strategy is really cool. I trade the big pump. After the immense move, I take profit. I really do. But then sometimes there's more to come. If there's more to come, I trade the smaller flags. Eventually, I get stopped out of a smaller flag. That's usually where we're coming back to the 21, and that's what happened this morning. So I overtrade on purpose until I get stopped out. We're a very small amount. You know what I mean? Like we made 3-4 grand on the run and lost $60 this morning, you know? Look at that inverted head and shoulder, the cup and handle for Bitcoin that we gave my trading group with the perfect entry and the stop loss right here. Before it happened, I gave this cup and handle. It boomed to the upside. Shout out to anyone that got down with me. We love you, man. I love each and every one of you, man. I appreciate you all. I thank you all. And I care about each and every one of you more than you would ever know. I lost my mom, and so I know what true pain is. In front of me, too, on Thanksgiving. I know what true pain is. I really do. I can say that and stare you dead in the face and tell you, I know what true pain is, all right? And losing money in a bear market is nothing to losing your mom on Thanksgiving, man. And I'm not trying to bring it up and make people feel sorry for me. I'm not going to sit here and cry like I used to. I want to let you know I'm using this as an example to let you know I have compassion for others. I truly do care about you because I've been through the pain. When you've been through the pain, you can open up to the love, man. And so I'm all about the love because I know how hard it is for everybody out here every single day. That's why I didn't like the laughter, someone making fun of me in the trading group earlier today, because it's not funny to me. I don't want someone to do that to someone else in the group. So I want to shut that behavior down, especially if it's done to me, right off the bat. You know what I mean? It doesn't exist in my world. You know, I don't do that. And it's all respect in our trading group. If you join my trading group and you're a new trader and you post a chart that doesn't look right, no one's going to laugh at you. No one's going to make fun of you. No one's going to poke at you. Everyone's going to love you. You see what I mean? And so that's the kind of culture that I want to create. And that culture creates the best place for education and for people to learn. A lot of the people have been damaged in life. And that's why they're not good at traders, because they're afraid of a lot of things that have hurt them in the past. And they're afraid of trading now. Then they lose a bit and they can't get out of that rut. My trading group is a place to create a mental stronghold for you so that you begin to grow and learn, right? And you realize you're in a safe place. And so I shut down any negativity, anyone who's doing disrespectfulness, anyone who even thinks it's slightly funny and immature. I shut it down immediately. And because I'm here to protect each and every one of you in your learning experience. And it's so important to me that every one of you are all set. Sir, give a trade. None of you... Everyone comes here because they're like, Sam gives the best trades, right? So when he talks, like, we just want your trades. We only come here for your trades, bro. I know you don't care about me. You just come here for the trades. I know. Let's get the likes. We got a lot of lifers that do love, though. Let's get the likes up to the watches hour. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for the love. We're going to break down the top-down analysis for Bitcoin here. And then if I see a live trade, possibly I'll take one. But Friday's not my day. The fact that we made gains on a Thursday is surprising to me. Thursday was really good trading. All right, we got the flow over from the Fed rate hike, which made Thursday a bit of a different day than normal. So we're in this range. We're range bound, and we've double bottomed off of this key level. I've talked about this over and over again until I'm blue in the face. Like I just keep, it goes. It's never ending, really. But I've been, as I make a mistake. But I've been talking about this double bottom on the daily since it really became a double bottom on the daily. Since like right around there. And you can see the measured move. We'll do the exact move here is the length of that neckline. Right? And that tells us we can get up to 76,500. That's where I keep getting. All-time highs for Bitcoin. 68% chance because that's the percentage of this pattern. Okay? It was just too hot for the tie this morning. I was sweating pretty hard, man. Right? Yeah. Sam's giving you a trade. He's trading his time for your education. Be grateful. Amen. Thank you. I appreciate that. And honestly, God has taken care of me in such a huge way that I don't think anyone would ever even truly realize. So blessings on blessings to everybody out here. Thank you so much for jumping on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You people are all amazing. So the first thing I always do is I look at the weekly. I've already done this morning for the group, but I like to do it again. And so far, that weekly candle is going to close amazingly, right? And get back above the 21-day moving average, which really could create a big move too. Tight. The moving averages are tight enough and close enough for a massive move to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here on the weekly. This is a bullish engulfing. That is a beautiful green candle continuation. We got above the $61,500 weekly support right there and resistance. All I wanted was a candle to close above that, and that's what I'm getting. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so now the weekly is checking out. We close a weekly candle, and you're going to know in 2 days and 10 hours. How do I know that? Right-click it, countdown to bar close. It's a hidden menu here. If you right-click the side, and there's all these little checklists and things that you can add. I like to add that countdown to bar close so you know when the bar is closing. I think it's crucial and important depending on the time frame that you're trading. That can help you a lot. All right. So the daily broke out, but it got resistance by the 200-day moving average. And that also tells me we could see a bit of a sideways pullback here to the 21-day moving average. This would be beautiful if we made a flag, consolidated for the next 4 to 5, 6 days, maybe even 5 days, and then blast to the upside. That would be a cup and handle too, and we'd be ready to rock. We could even pull a fibby here, and the 618 is another area of contention. You know, I wouldn't want to lose 61.5. I'd like this to stay above 61,500, but only time will tell. No guarantees, but that does look like a pullback. Now, if we were to get a candle, see, what I love about this situation is I don't have to do a thing. I either wait for this, you know, I don't have to short it. I can short the 4 hour and the 1 hour if I'd like to, but I don't have to, you know, I don't have, you know, lately I've been longing and shorting anything I can touch, but like, it's good to take a break, rest the mind. We had a really good week of trading. I was very profitable this week. I don't want to go backwards. So I probably likely won't overtrade today. It's unlikely you're going to see me go too hard on a Friday. All right. I like this track a lot. I'm a music man. I got an album on iTunes if you want to check it out. Sam Price, Life Elixir. I'm on Spotify if you want to check me out and learn a little more about who I was before I came who I am. That album will really give you a little piece of me, kind of give you a little bit of the edge of who I am. Sam Price, Life Elixir, because I felt like music is the elixir of life, right? But you can find me, and I'm like, but you know you're not. It didn't even come up. It will. I just got to spell right? But right there on Amazon, Spotify, Life Elixir. Check it out if you want to get to know me. Find out more on the low, all right? I usually don't tell people this. There's a beautiful 14 tracks that'll change the way you think about me forever. Again, don't hold me to it. There are some, you know, explicits there. I was in my 20s or early 30s when I made this album. It was it was 10 years ago. It was my 30th birthday, I believe, I finished this album. So 12 years ago, I made this album, you know. But check it out. If you want to learn more about me, you can listen to me today on Spotify. I'll be there hanging out. You'll listen to my words of wisdom. Anyway, how about some Brandon Lake? I don't know what that means. Yeah. I too make music, but not house. Amen. Yeah. The album is fire, man. Thank you for saying that. So the daily got resistance by the 2. So here's the deal. I'm a long guy. And if we break the 4 hour 200 MA, fine, I'll short or something, you know, bigger. But right now we're long. We're above the 4 hour 200. Right now we're going for the daily 200. That's the next step. So we come down, the 21 comes close, and what do we get? We get tight moving averages. When the moving averages get tight, we get the explosive move to the upside. That's what I teach. Always talking about that. Whenever we get nice and tight, we get a move to the upside. So we like it tight. That's how we like it, and that's how we want it. So take a look here. Now, what if I'm wrong and we don't consolidate and we close a daily candle above this 200? I will open up along immediately with a stop below, and boom, high, like 90% chance I win. 10% I'll get stopped out, but 90% chance I win that trade. All right, and that's just how it works. Wow, I just saw some fam funding coming on in here. New subscriber, thank you. Pretty cool to see that. Love you, and I appreciate that. Thank you for jumping on in. And then I see a super chat in here too. I think it was a super chat. It's Mac Tire. Huge thanks to Sam for the trading education. My trades are sharper and the losses are fewer. It's my birthday and I'm giving back, sharing the success you've helped me achieve. Grateful for your guidance and support in my trading journey. God bless. You know, you attract the world in which you create. And I use the word gratitude every day. Talk about gratitude. I'm always grateful. And so many people use the word back at me. So I'm around a lot of grateful people. And when you're around grateful people, you're around positive people. Grateful people aren't full of hate. They aren't full of jealousy. They're full of love, light, happiness, and progression. I'm telling you, gratitude is how you stay progressive. It's how you, cherish what you have so you can push for more. Long-term price prediction for Sui. It feels good to be back with you. Been here since 2,500 subs, and you're nailing it. Shout out to the Hoover family. I remember you from day one, man. God bless you. 2,500 subscribers, and you're following me all the way, baby. All the way to 100K. We can do it. We can do it. Shout out to you, man. Happy birthday, brother. 9/20. What a beautiful birthday it is. September 20th. We love you. We appreciate you. And we thank you so much. The Hoover family been with us since 2,500 subscribers. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Thank you so much for the love, everybody. Thank you so much for the passion. I can feel it coming out the speakers, baby. Each and every one of you brings a different light to the stream, a different positive energy. And again, you share your time, which is your most precious asset with me. And I appreciate it. And so does Marky Wahlberg and Peter Griffin and everybody out here. And my slightly bad Matthew McConaughey's. I drive my Lincoln C's. So once we get above the 200 MA, we can move to the upside. That's what I'm looking at. All right. It's the best. It's absolutely the best. He's the best. I know it. He knows it. I want to. The guys who do Trump really good are hilarious, man. You got to love it. So we either make a flag and we get into the long here or here, wherever when we touch the 21, if it looks good and the Stokes are resetting, or we wait for some type of crazy move above the 200 and we get, So either way, I'm ready for the long on the bigger time frame. That's the bigger time frame, and I'll be scalping the smaller time frames because that's what I do. But the USD pair C on MEXC or on weeks, wherever you want to go, and our campaign on weeks is coming to an end. So sad. 14 hours left to get into that 10,000 USDT. All right. 50 people got down on that. 45 users who deposited 500 and traded at least 500 USDT. And at 10x leverage, that's 5,000. So that's 20 trades and you're at 100K. You know what I mean? It's not as big as you realize. That's all. And you'll receive a 200 futures bonus. You know what I mean? Which means if you lose the money, they take it out of that money. You can't take it out, but it's what it's like. You can experiment with it. You can demo with it, or you can use it to beast yourself up. And any money you make above it, you get to keep. So, but 10,000 USDT here, 14 hours, 30 minutes, and 55 seconds left to jump on in to the weeks campaign. All right. You got to love weeks, man. And, the cheapest fees of the game, MEXC, still holding it down for us here. Getting the bounce back, too. Look at this. I was looking at the 15-minute like it was likely. Wow. So there's some heavy volatility here today. And, you can't count out the bulls no matter what. They just seem to come back strong every single time here that the bears try to take us out. Let me see. I got to get back to that in a second. Let me see the 1 minute. Trying to do two things at once, which is scalp. But look, we may be breaking the 1 minute 200 MA. But again, too far from the 21-day moving average. So nice little pump there. But again, and this is what you'll see in the 4 hour. The same thing. You'll pump up, you'll come back to the 21. The small time frames are microcosms of the bigger ones. If you sit on the 1 minute and trade all day long on it, you eventually will learn how to trade the bigger time frames too. You'll recognize similarities between the patterns, between the movements, between the moving averages. And you'll start to see a bit of a pattern here. Again, what I'll do is I know that if we do cross that 200, there could be a massive run. So I just preemptively throw up a long there. I don't even really, 5% of me thinks I'll take the long. It's unlikely I'll take it. I'll find the highest wick to the left there in the order that we've been in. And these aren't even pattern. And I'm highly likely not taking the trade, but I set the trade up just in case. Just in case. And this is where the glasses come into play because I can't read all the numbers on the small board there. And then 63,054. Funny, it's been a long time since I went without my glasses, right? I just looked at the mirror today and I was like, man, I like myself without glasses on. Is that okay to love yourself? Can you love yourself in this day and age? Is it okay? All right. 5-to-1 risk score ratio. Why is it giving me a 10? I probably put in something wrong here. Long. 64,127. 63,054. There we go. No, it's wrong. I would love to risk. Oh, no, because price is right next to me. That's why. See, that's a crazy. If you were to take this trade right now and it were to bounce, you'd be risking $20 for 2,700 bucks. I did one of these the other day and I risked 70 for 1,000 and I made $800. It was amazing. Like, so I'm learning other ways to shave risk, right? By using very precise price action, but you got to know exactly what you're doing to do that. You could easily use the 20 bucks, you know? But again, what if you tried this 15 times? You lose 300 bucks, but what if one time you hung out and you won the 3 racks? I mean, again, I'm not telling you to do, you have to backtest these theories, but so every time you gap away for the 21, but then this could create a flag. If we cross the 200 again, this could create a bit of a pump here. So I keep the trade open. I may take that live trade in front of you, even though it's Friday, lackluster. Front running it, I've done it once out of like 30 times. I front ran like 3 weeks ago, like we weren't above the 200 and I got in anyway. It was okay. Wasn't amazing. You know, I won the trade, but it's like very rare. Like my whole point is I rarely front run the 200 in May. All right. A couple times I've done it, I haven't won the trade. So I've learned to wait for the confirmation across. We got a little bit of support here now. Bit of bullish divergence. See, this swings down, but the RSI swinging up. And we got the push back to the upside. Price came back to the 21, which I know happens like on a daily basis. And then can we flip the 200 MA to the upside is the question. That's what we're looking for. Shout out to the 1,600 beautiful souls here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. All right. POC extra safety for the stop loss. I love that too. Yeah. See how you got the POC right there? I like what you just said. Smart man, whoever said that. You're on point. Sam, I feel like I turned from Clark Kent into Superman when I take my glasses off. You're funny, man. Nero on base. Since my last message went from 5 to 5. Thank you. Appreciate it. I don't want to chase every meme on every single, Again, don't get impressed by people that tell you, look at my meme call. It's up for, you know what I mean? Because it was only for the people that got in so early. Once everyone got in, the market cap went up too big again. It's all a farce, man. And very little people make money on memes. I'm not saying I've made money on memes. We'll make money. I'm not saying I don't meme trade. I will. I'm a speculative investor. If there's attention driven, I'll figure out a way to get in, So now here we go. We're shifting the risk here, but it's still a pretty good trade here. 77 for 741 right now at the present moment. I don't know why it's not giving me the same 5 to 1 though. 63.54. Yeah. All right, now we're about to breach the 200 MA. I'm going to open the long here. I usually wait for the candle close, but I go for it. I go for it because a lot of times I miss out, and I don't want to miss out. So we breached the 200 MA. I take these trades all the time in front of you guys. Look, it's up $34, $40. It's the fastest $40 I've ever made. Like, people wait tables to make $40. It takes them an hour and a half or now a couple hours. I mean, look at that, $50. $70 that fast. I moved the stop loss pretty close to break even. I mean, $50 in a second? Like, that's kind of crazy. Right? $70 in a second? Like in under a minute? I think that's a bit absurd. What do you think? I'm going to take it. Did I get it? No, I didn't get it. Dang. Let's see. Let's see if we can bounce back up here. And live trading Fridays, sketchy times, but let's see. All right, back up 50 here. Stop loss. Ooh, we're getting so close to the entry. Oh no. 7, fight it. Stop loss below the 200 again. Use the 200 as position. Stochastics could tell us we could move. Fighting the battle here. The 1 minute getting crazy. It's time. I think it's time to change it up, right? Oh, now we're battling the SMMA, the smooth moving average. We got to stay above the smooth to stay smooth, baby. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Can we do it? Yes, we can. I'm going to say it again. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Here we go. Getting that pump back to the upside here. I got to bring that down on you. Well, here we go with the intensity Friday low volume. This is high risk trading. I highly suggest you don't do this. Okay. I tried to take the $70 immediately. It didn't happen. I wanted it. I should have just hit flash close. I'm going to start flash closing. I'm trying to limit in and be a perfect Nancy, but I'm going to just start flash. I should have flash closed that 70. Man, that was a fast $70, right? The key is the risk is high, so the gains are quick. All right. Shout out to anyone that took the education and learns with me every single day. I appreciate it. And again, the risk is low because it's a Friday. I'm not giving back my gains on the week. I just want to add, what if I make an extra 300 and it works out? Okay. Should be up pretty good now. 61 here. Let's see this thing pump. And a lot of times you'll get the flush now. Brah, brah. Like we should just get this brah candle. Like that's what I'm expecting. If we don't get it, then it's like it's an explosive move here. Or it's not. You know what I mean? Like, come on, baby. Show us the move. Like, I do this every single day. Show us the move and stop playing with me. Up $77. That's great. So now I'm going to tell myself, all right, the next time I'm up $150, I'm flat closing. I'm not playing this game today. I don't want to lose. I want to win, baby. It's a Friday. I got to remind myself I'm playing on tight channels. That's a bearish div there. I'm out. See, that's a bearish divergence. See it? Swing up while that swings down. That's no good. That tells me there's not a lot of love there. We are above the 200 though, but what I can do now though is I've already risked, right? And I've taken like what, $30, $40 after fees, probably 38. So I can use that as my next stop, right? And get in the trade again. Do the same trade. Nothing has changed. Let's see. Now the risk is different, of course. 2 to 1. I don't want a 2 to 1. What's going on there? Oh yeah, I'm going up to 65,127 now. I'm likely not going to go there. You get it? I'm just using that as position. Now, when the 21 crosses the 200, that's a very bullish sign that this trade could go well. So, and remember, I already booked a little bit of profit. You expect this to come to the 21. You do not expect it to lose the yellow line. If we lose the yellow line, this whole trade is whack, and the whole thing is over, and it's pointless. All right. Again, I don't expect to trade anything today. I'm already great for the week. I don't need to touch trades again until Monday night, really. I don't, unless I see something huge. This is just an adding on the cake, and I'm risking a little bit to see if I can add to the weekly gains. That's it. I'm not trying to be a big shot here. I never said I would. I never had to be. And I don't care what people think of me. I really don't. I really don't. I want you to respect and love me if we have a good relationship, but I don't care about, I'm not trying to impress you. I'm competing with myself from yesterday. Every single day, I'm competing with myself from yesterday. Can I do a better job on the live? Can I educate more? Can I find more ways to squeeze out information to help you? That's what I'm doing every single day. Can I perfect the way in which I teach? Can I perfect the way in which I entertain? Can I perfect this stream on a higher level, right? And that's what I'm going for every single day here with you on a daily basis. And I know if we make that the mission, we can do it. All right. Okay, so back to the business here for Bitcoin. Does the 1 hour get busy here? This is weird. Look at this price action. So let me get rid of the daily projection. We don't need it right now. It's too many lines and getting in our head. I mean, the moving average is kind of far apart, but then having that big move back above this, it's almost like you lost the sauce, but then you wanted it back. I mean, if you stay inside this trend line, then you have to assume that the pattern is back in, so if you get back inside and you stay up here, I'll assume this was a breakdown fake out and that we will continue to the upside. The 15 minutes still looks over, the 1 hour looks oversold and ready for a move. Some would say this is a cup and handle with a breakdown. Like, here's your cup, right? There's the cup there, and there's the handle. It fell out, got back inside. So only time will tell. We don't know for sure. I see liquidity all the way back to 65,000 though. Like, there's a chance you see 65K today based on what BOOKMAP is telling us. Not saying this is guaranteed. I know nothing but the fact about ignorance. I'm just telling you it's on the board. There's some days where there's no liquidity up there at all, and it's just not on the board. So it tells you, oh, nasty drop here, but it's okay as long as we can hold the yellow. That's all that matters. They can do all the shenanigans as long as we don't lose the 200 MA. If we lose the 200 MA, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. And I expect to lose most of the trades that I trade on Friday. It's not my favorite day to trade. I don't open up trades on Friday ready. Oh, I'm going to make all my gains. It's just not the case. Friday's low volume, less people trading, less people in the market, less follow through, right? Look at that. On a regular Tuesday, we probably would have got the push up because there would have been so many more people shorting, we would have had liquidity. But because we don't have enough people in the market, we didn't get the liquidity, we didn't get the love. You see? So it's kind of like, it is what it is. At the same time, the 200 could hold us down. And so I trust the 200 over everything, which is the key. All right. This should be playing right now, but it's not. I don't know why. That's odd. Let me refresh the page. Definitely a battle here, though. Okay. That's a bit odd. Oh, it's just that low, huh? The 200 could save me here, and I could still win this trade. That's how much I trust the 200 MA. And look how close we got to it right there. We did get the bounce off of it. For whatever reason, the bot said, no, we want to hold it down here. And you can see this kind of trend line. This is maybe how we could get out of this. Very likely I get stopped out, though. And don't, I highly suggest Friday not being your favorite day to trade, but you do whatever makes you happy. But I wouldn't make Friday my day, I'll tell you that. All right. Okay. So far, lackluster. No love. We were up in the draft. I wanted to take that $70 immediately. I was up $70 in under a minute. And I just kind of didn't execute fast enough. So it's okay. It's all right. But that would have been nice, right? And actually, I think I was up I think at one point it must have been up $100 or almost 90, because if that was 70 on that wick, right? Okay, so what is the big deal today? Why is the whole market kind of getting into a frenzy? A lot of people are starting to get into these altcoins and talk about altcoins. And I mean, we had months to accumulate altcoins at the right prices at the right time. They made it very fearful, though, and they made it feel like things were going to get even worse than they were. I'll be honest with you. And, the average person's psyche got flicked. And if you hadn't been here before and been like, no, not this time, you're likely going to get tricked. You know what I mean? That's kind of what they do. All right? That's what they do. So, my goal is to kind of talk us through all this stuff and then show you how I'm handling the situation so you can learn, right? Hopefully from my behavior, So we have the swing up, the swing up. We have the swing down, the swing down. That's hidden bullish divergence. It tells us the trend will continue to the upside 95% of the time. That's what it tells us. And it tells us that we can get above the 618 and continue further to the upside. So I like what I'm seeing. All right. For the altcoins, total 3 looks absolutely beautiful. Amazing. Top notch. Bouncing off of the 786 near the golden pocket. Everything's starting to kind of come together in the way I like to see it. This is a model of mine that I've studied for years. Tight moving averages, 200 getting pulled up to price. It all coming into play. This gap of the VRVP headed back to the node. Can we crush through the node and then fly, baby, fly to 114? $1.14 trillion. They say by 2032, 2035, the cryptocurrency market cap could be at $100 million. Do you realize? I want to explain something to each and every one of you here. You're just starting a journey. If you just got into crypto, you're here. If you've been in like me 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, you're kind of further down the journey. You're entering an industry that's just this big right now, but it's going to be this big. You see? And you're going to be the knowledgeable people. When the billions of people in the world come to you and start really asking what's happening in cryptocurrency, you guys are going to be so deep that money is going to flow to you. Having the knowledge of an industry when it's at its early stages can be a cash in value later on when the industry continues to grow. I don't think any of you realize how poised you are and positioned you are for wealth later on in the next 10 years, because you're getting into the industry that's going to create it. It makes, and I'll be honest, I can't guarantee anything for you, but everyone that I've seen that has participated in this industry wholeheartedly, It's made them a multimillionaire. It did it for me. I mean, BitBoy at one point, right? And he's already clawing his way back. MMN Crypto, like you name it, the list goes on. YouTuber after YouTuber, everyone who dedicated themselves to the space wholeheartedly, like all the way, like didn't just go a little bit, like all the way. I mean, millions came to them. And so you are just forging a path ahead right now. And I think that's why people like cryptocurrency. They can all, everyone knows a multimillionaire. Oh, I know that guy. He became a multimillionaire with crypto, you know? And there's more people willing to share and willing to help than in any industry in the world, I think. The sad thing is there's scammers that take advantage of that. We love you, we're here for you, and all that, and they don't do anything. That's why, yeah, I say the love, I talk the talk, but I walk the walk. I show you live trades, I show you what I'm doing, I show you what's happening, no matter what. I stay true to the trade, right? And there's still a chance we win this. Look how we're battling. It's almost like it's a, if you didn't use the 200 MA, you'd be wondering, what the heck, why, you know, I guess you'd be on support of resistance. Why are we hugging this level so much? It's the 200 MA for sure that's coming into play. Once I started using the 200 and realizing how powerful it was on many time frames, I mean, I never look back. And I don't think you will too. Once you realize how strong it really is, I don't think you will look back either. It is so powerful and so amazing. And you can use it on any time frame, any asset in the world. You can scalp the 1 minute with it. You can hold the daily long term. You can trade the weekly, the 5 day, 3 day. I mean, it is I print money with if this ends up winning this trade, you'll know it's because I trusted nothing else. No emotion, because emotions would have kicked me out of this trade. It's been up and down. It hasn't been a perfect trade. It's been tough. It's almost a descending triangle now, which looks like it's going to dump. See that? That's my descent or the flat. 90% of the time, that's going to take you down. If the 200 force field can hold us. I'll tell you what, I've seen the most bearish stuff in the world happen, and then price can't break the yellow line. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles battling the yellow line. And even after a nasty dump down with momentum, we just couldn't seem to keep it pushing. Some bots keep buying this 1 minute 200 MA, and the bots might overtire the short traders. And maybe that could be in my favor. What a battle here for my gains, huh? No emotions. We're just watching it and going from there. So total 3 doing damage. I like it. Looking goodly. I saw this 15 minute that looked like it may want to break out of a falling wedge. And then it just dumped, only to come back inside the wedge again. Some of the wackiest price action. I mean, this is false move Monday type of stuff, right? At the end of the day, still a bearish retest of the top trend line. And shout out to anyone that fought at, crypto, at Karate Crypto. Jenna XRP really taking it. The blonde broker doing damage. These ladies were going in. And then I watched CFN, Crypto Fight Night off chain. And shout out to Eric Crown. Really went through all the fights just to watch Eric Crown's fight. Dude was Jack Diesel looking good. His opponent wasn't that Diesel, man. I bet it made Eric look pretty but still, I'm not trying to say no fight is easy. And much respect to Eric Crown. Anyone that knows Eric, he follows me, I saw on Twitter, which is cool. But, much respect to Eric and love to him. And the fact that, anyone that put their physical body at harm, basically for all of our bags, because that makes cryptocurrency more, bigger. And if cryptocurrency is bigger, more people will know about it. If more people know about it, we'll all make more gains. And so every time they take a shot to the face, anytime they pummel someone's head in, anytime you see blood spurting on the mat, that's for your bags, baby. Right? So shout out to everybody here. Shout out to Ben, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Ben, my man. And shout out to BitBoy, who's going to be fighting Ansem. And that's going to change the game too. Right? So see how that's curved to the upside? I mean, we still may win this trade big time. Bouncing off the 200 like I've never seen. The chance Sammy still wins. We're holding on here. $13 loss. This could get. This could get. Why did I do that? This could get. But this could get big here. Remember when I lost my voice? It's crazy. I always made fun of YouTubers that lost their voice because it never happened to me. One day though, when I was back, I was like, Sammy Covenant. I really didn't have it. Like I tried to use my voice and it wasn't there. I was worried I would never get the announcer voice back. I was like, what if I never get the voice back and I can't do it? I said, what do I do then? The Sammy Cup and Handy. All right. Everything that makes me me, the voice. Anyway. Battling this 1 minute. Lackluster on the free day. Oh. So tough. Do you bullishly retest the top of this trend line now? It looks like you might have to make any sense of this. I guess we could say shoulder, head, and like thin shoulder, but pretty weak. If you lose the 200 MA of the 1 minute, this is over to the downside. Boom. If we stay above the 200 MA, this trade stays. We look at BOOKMAP. They got liquidity to the downside and to the upside. It really could go either way, but the big red is closer there at 62.8, suggesting that we take the dump easy. Again, price action's always moving, always changing, but that's now a symmetrical that could easily dump, right? So like you're in a long, but you're bearish, Sam. I mean, this is what you call trying to squeak out a long. You know that it's not perfect. It's not really in your favor, and you're seeing if you can squeak it out. But this kind of has a shoulder, a head, a right shoulder vibe. You lose the 200. Trade looks like it's a wrap for me. Yeah. And once I lose the 200, I don't care really what happens to the trade after that. You know? Even if we bounce back up a side, then I'll get back in again. Like, I'll battle it. See, I did this last night. See, this will be confusing to you at first. Like, let me show you. But look, I did the same thing last. Hold on, let me make sure. Let me cover the trade here. See, I should be up $70 immediately. That's what I wanted to be doing. That was the goal. Look how close that stop is, though. What if I never get stopped and they flip us back above? Price action's been crazy. This is volatility. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. That's insane how close that stop was. What are the odds of that line not hitting? Like, come on now. Saved by a sausalito. I mean, my stop loss was at 64.5, the low of the candle. Right? Do they have open, high, low, and close? Yeah. The low of that candle was 63.65, right? So we were basically $11 away from getting stopped out. I mean, that's pretty insane on an asset that's $63,000. Wow. That's why you never know until it's over, man. You never know until it's fully over. But now we lost the 200. Now that's a bear sign for me. And then I flip back to bearish on that 4-hour time frame. See? I don't have to explain it to you. Oh, yeah. So let me go back. So the 5 minute. So last night, I got into a trade here. It started going well. We're up a little bit. Boom, boom. Then we came down here. I got out of break even. It didn't do what I wanted. We broke above here. I got in. It came out. I lost like $60. And then I was like, all right, I'm done for the night. And then we got above it here. And I was like, all right, I'm taking it one more time. And then I literally went to the jacuzzi, came back, and I was up $25, right? So again, I go at this sometimes, and when you're watching me now, you may laugh at me. You may not look right. You may not understand what I'm doing, but I don't have to prove anything to you. You get it? You just got to watch over and over again. And it's Friday too. So anyway, and there you have it. We got the dump down pretty nastily there, which would have definitely stopped me out at this point. I don't see how I didn't get stopped out. Bing. Yeah. And you know what? I'm okay with missing a bigger move today. It looks like a lackluster day that I don't have to force myself into the market. So I may not force myself into the market. You are now below the 200 MA, which says you're going to dump on the 1 hour time frame. I could go flip short now, and look, shoulder, head, right shoulder was formed. All right, so you can kind of see how price action makes its way. And this is chop. Choppy, chop, chop. All right. That's what you get. Let's take a look at our Bitcoin dominance. We're going to get into the weekly macro analysis video later on today too. So have no fear. That's going to be amazing. We're going to break that down for you. And that's been awesome. That's called the S&P beautifully. I keep saying they're going to pump that money into the market. They never stop printing money, everyone. I mean, they make like you think they don't, but they can't. Think about it. They have to keep printing money to make it look legit, right? But it's so we have crashed already. Like the Roadrunner has fallen off of the cliff at this point. He just can't look. He hasn't looked down yet. Remember, he looks down, then he falls. So he's like, oh no, I'm off the cliff. He has to look down yet. We haven't looked down yet for whatever reason, you know. So a little bit of bearish divvy here on Bitcoin dominance, and that could spell a little relief rally for these altcoins. If money flows out of Bitcoin, it's likely not going into Tether. It's likely going into the altcoins. So that's something that we have to kind of, think about too as well. That's why whenever I look at Bitcoin dominance, I remind myself of kind of, how much money has been around the market, where the altcoins sit, right? And you can see, there's a bearish div pullback. It doesn't say it's going to be amazing, because what it looks to me is we'll get a little altcoin rally, and then Bitcoin is going to steal the show there when it rips up to 80 and 90, $100,000. Like, it's only a matter of time. I remember when we wanted that all-time high and we never got it, and then we finally broke through 69,000. Remember, we broke through 69,000, everybody. Like, everyone seems to forget that we're still in a pretty heavy bull run. They got into a lot of people's heads, making them think we were in a bear market or something. But as long as you're above the 3-day 200 MA, you are flying. The bear market begins when you start to lose, and it's sustainable when you lose the 5-day 200 MA and you hang out below there for a year or half. That hasn't happened yet. We haven't seen that. I'm still overall bullish on this market. And you see me, I'm buying 10 grand of a coin last night. If I wasn't bullish on the market, why would I be putting $10,000 into a coin? Why would I buy $5,000 worth of Bitcoin? $20,000 worth of Bitcoin in the last couple of weeks, aiming to get more BTC like Michael Saylor. I'll never, you never know. But it's unlikely I'll have as much as Michael Saylor. The guy's a billionaire at this point, which is crazy, right? He walks around at the conferences like a complete, it's just crazy. People just maul him. He's a rock star, man. It's pretty awesome to see, honestly, because it lets you know how big the industry is and where people came from and where they are now. So I see a pullback for Bitcoin dominance, which could create a little bit of a relief rally here for the altcoins. That's what we want to see. We want to see a slight relief rally for the altcoins. What altcoins? Anything that's attached to DeFi is going to start moving first. All right, we're talking AVAX, AVE. Anything that has a use case and people like to actually use before the last rally that has proved itself, has a team, they're doxed. Those are the coins, in my humble opinion, that are going to start kind of making some moves. I put out this AVAX flag last night. It did break to the upside for gains, only to kind of come back lackluster there. I'd stay on that 4-hour time frame and watch where that 21 is. Get too caught up on the smaller time frames, you'll probably miss the bigger idea. So just like Bitcoin, everything looks like a pullback is coming to the 21 moving average. Funny enough, though, Bitcoin just continues to kind of hang out around this $63,000 level. Let's talk about ZRO. That's in a flag earlier today. We'll take a look at it. Maybe it got affected. I see AVAX coming back to the 21-day moving average here before it makes a big pump. So I just see a market pullback for the next day or two, and possibly Saturday night, or maybe into Monday we start getting the pump. But it definitely looks like a market pullback to me. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. I greatly appreciate you all for being here. Yeah, and Jim Rohn talked about going where you deserve, where you feel loved, and where you feel deserved. Don't spend time at a job where people don't respect you and love you. Yeah. Okay, really? Yet Bitcoin bear will bring it down as usual. Yeah. It's slow price decline, harder to short compared to the slow rise. Everything okay? 53 again. We're about 15-minute 200 MA. Interesting. Let's take a look. Yeah, but we've been above it there, but look at this wacky price action too. It's just trust me, I'm in control. I am the one in control. Drew Tang, the crypto surfer. Thank you for all you do for us. We love you. Thank you so much, Drew Tang. Very nice of you. Can't wait to meet you people in real life that are super nice and full of love, man. It must be so fun to hang out with y'all. Thank you. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for jumping on in. Yeah. Sui prediction. Are you still bullish on Arrow? Yeah. Super chat. Sui, yeah. 53 predictions again. Sui definitely pumped. Funny, right? And live chat, not top chat. Mac Tyre, thank you so much, man. I love you. Such an awesome super chat. Thank you for doing that. The Hoover family, been with me since 2500. Sui prediction, are you bullish on Arrow? You know, let's take a look. Now, when you look at a Sui prediction, we gotta have to go on past ideas. And whenever I make a prediction now, it depends on where I think where we believe the market caps can go. So you kind of have to look at market cap a little bit. Wow, Sui to 147. It went to 154. Are you kidding me? Wow. We made some massive gains. Who got into Sui with me when I got in 5,000 at 93 cents, 90 cents? Man. I mean, Sui readies gaming console launch. Sui update goals achieved faster than expected. Hey, everyone. I mean, and we saw the shoulder, head, and a right shoulder before we were going to moon. Man, let's talk about Sui. And I gave Sui in my trading group really one of the best calls I gave. And there wasn't a lot of calls to give when I gave the call. Like, the market was horrible when I gave that call. It really didn't look amazing. But I could see something in the charts. The charts tell you what's going to happen. I know you don't believe me, but eventually you will. How come on 9-9 in my trading group, I'm predicting the Sui going to 157, 139 actually, right? I'm showing you we're likely going to go there and get the pump. Inverted head and shoulder with the flag. The flag breaks out. And that played out exactly like it was supposed to the upside. So Sui up massively now. Unbelievable. Pretty cool. I'm impressed, right? I gave the S&P call that pumped to the upside. We're looking for that next flag. I mean, come on now. The knowledge and the gains you would get from being in here. But that's getting a little unsustainable. Let's look at the daily time frame. See, the daily way too far away from the 21-day moving average. See, that tells me that this is going to have to crash back down somewhere at least to 119. Kind of makes me want to take some profits on my Sui and then get back in. Let's take a look because I'm up on Sui. And let's just take a look here. If I were to sell my Sui, where would I be at, right? And remember, zero spot maker taker fee here. You pay zero to trade spot. Like, you don't pay anything. It's absolutely amazing. Oh yeah, you gotta forgot about that one thing. For some reason, some coins you need a VPN for. I don't know why. Some coins you don't. It just is what it is. So I can't. Dang, man, I can't show. But I do have Sui, and I kind of want to sell it, man. Honestly, I see that's an unsustainable pump. Like, in my lifetime, when I see a coin go that far away from the 200 MA, I mean, that's just. Well, we could be doing this. Come back to the 21. Come back to the 21. But like, I mean, you're gapping. It's like this. See how we came all the way back to the 21? We're kind of in that same scenario. I just don't see how we don't come back to 119. And we went to a high of 158, and we're already back at 147. 158 was a good sell, personally. Dang, I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's going to be about an hour till I can get to my Vippin. We'll see. It is what it is. Sometimes the show, I lose some gains because of the show. It's okay. That's fine. I'm not complaining. The show also pays me very well, so it's okay. So it definitely balances out. Speaking of people who pay the channel and help us out, it's the sponsors, right? I Trust Capital. Shout out to I Trust Capital, the best place where you can buy and sell cryptocurrency, gold and silver with your IRA. All right. And you can buy and sell, and they'll have more assets. Check back later for whatever reason they're under construction today. But they have everything from Solana, to Bonk, SHIB, and just Bitcoin in the long term. I'm more of a Bitcoin long-term guy when it comes to my retirement ideas, but buy and sell cryptocurrency, gold and silver with your IRA, 365 days a year, 24 hours a day with I Trust Capital. They do sponsor the channel. It's amazing. And Houdini Swap, one of the best places to transact freely on Houdini. It's very simple. Say you want to move ETH to Sol, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one of these transactions and have my team block it out, just so you can see exactly how it happens, and then we're going to play it on the live so you can kind of understand what I'm doing. But the total swap volume, 683, 700 million on our way. It's only a matter of time. And why I like this is you make a big gain on a meme. You got like 4 or 5 grand sitting in your MetaMask account. Then you see another meme on another chain that you would like to get into. That's promising. But then to do that, you got to go through a bunch of hoops, bells, and whistles, and it's a pain. Not anymore. No matter what chain you're on, you can send that coin to the other coin, exchange it for that coin, and then get ready to get busy. And then have your gas fees ready to go and be ready to rock. You could also do it privately. If you were sending someone money and you didn't want them to see everything in your wallet, you could send it privately, right? Say you hired someone you didn't know and you paid them in cryptocurrency, but you didn't want them to see your wallet with $100,000 in it. So you can send that transaction privately so they can't track you, find out who you are, and go after you. I mean, right? That's the one thing about cryptocurrency. We really need to work on the privacy setting, but we also don't want bad actors. And there's this in the middle thing that everyone's kind of going after. And it's like, hey, but no, you know, we're not bad actors. We're people who don't want everyone knowing how much money we have, just like anyone in the real world, right? Anyway, they take care of that at Houdini Swap. And last but not least, decrypted.tax, the best place to get your taxes done. I know the owner, my man Ernest. He's a tax attorney and he'll get it done. The guy knows his sauce and he knows his crypto. He has a Bored Ape. That's his Bored Ape right there on the stream. That's why he gets to use it. Like, he owns a real Bored Ape. He's a real crypto guy. Get your taxes done by a real crypto person. You know, not just some random, you know, CPA, but someone who actually owns crypto, who trades crypto. In my trading group, someone who understands what you're going through 100%. You won't find a better place to do your taxes than decrypted.tax. I'm telling you right now, I would not couple myself with companies that are garbage. Look, so many people hit me up for these sponsorships. Look, we're one of the biggest live streams in crypto right now. We really are. I'm not trying to lie. We are. And people hit us up for these sponsorships, and we only put 3 on the board. And then my company, you know, because my company is the number one, man. I push my company more than anything else because I got my own products, my own ideas. And that's important too. When you're an influencer without your own products, all you can do is middleman everyone else's and be a shill. And that, not to be rude, but 90% of these people out here are shills for other people's projects. They're just gateways to show you garbage and to steal, you know, take your coins. And I'm not that dude, man. I'm trying, you know, again, I don't even want to say I'm not that dude because show and prove, you know. So just show up every single day, see the consistency, see what I'm doing, get to know me, and then you can make the call. Okay? You can make the call. All right. Moving forward, I do see a pullback in this market. It doesn't look amazing today. I didn't jump out of my lawn because I thought the price action was amazing. You know what I mean? So when you see me jump out of a long and take a L, it's because it doesn't look awesome. I was up $70 and I wanted to take the $70. It was like the fastest $70 I had ever made, really. Really, it was less than a minute, 30 seconds, $70, but it's okay. It is what it is. No regrets in this life. I learn from every situation. And every single time I trade, I learn from it. Every single time I learn. So, let's take a look. And so, so you're asking about a SUI price prediction, right? So when we talk about SUI at a $3.9 billion market cap, we have to ask ourselves, like, what does it do? What can it facilitate? All right. And we're talking about like a Solana type chain with meme movements, gaming. A lot can be built on it. Fast speeds, right? It tells me that there's a lot going on. All right. Really, the only thing they say that could really compete with Solana. It's a groundbreaking layer 1 platform designed to support the needs of global adoption by offering a secure, powerful, and scalable development platform. At its core, it leverages a novel objective-centric data model that secures Move programming language to address inefficiencies prevalent in existing blockchain architectures. On top of strong technical foundations, SUI prioritizes user experience by eliminating barriers commonly associated with blockchain interactions. Through innovations like ZK login, sponsored transactions, and programmable transaction blocks, SUI creates a higher standard for users within Web3. So, and you can see that it also is documented, right? 24 years of building developer tech, right? A lot of smart people from Mistin Labs. I believe SUI can achieve a possibly, you know, I think a $40 billion market cap isn't crazy. I think a 10x from here isn't insane. A $14 SUI looks likely to me. Again, I could be wrong, but I see a 10x coming out of SUI. I see $14, $10 in my mind is like a guarantee, but I could be wrong. But that's what I see, my speculative nature and what I've been through. I really like what I'm seeing here for SUI. Only 26% of the supply is out. That's a little, a little red flag. I'd like a lot more of the supply out than that. But what are you going to do, right? It's the best thing right now against Solana, so you may have to take it for what it is. So SUI. And again, the smaller time frames will entice you, but just know when you get this far away from the 21 on the daily, you're coming back to it. Or you're going to meet it somewhere like at 120. 120 looks like a good place for SUI to continue its move. So, had I seen that spike, I would have sold my SUI pretty fast, honestly, and then got back in. I mean, we went right to the tip of liquidity, almost hit the high volume node, but people sold a little early. They front ran the sell. And if Bitcoin, you know, struggles, and again, you're below the 200 MA, and it looks like I kind of want the show to end faster than normal so I can get, you know, again, it's buy though, you know, and it's nice to have some SUI. So what I could do is either wait for the pullback and buy more and not sell the top here, but it looks like I can sell the top and then get more. Like I've turned $5,000 into dang near $8,000, and I could sell it and then get back in for $8,000 of SUI at the dip. So that's something that I'm thinking of doing, depending wise. All right. So we got AVAX, we got Fetch booming to the upside. Beautiful call. I liked what I saw there. Drift inside of the flag, but if it loses the 200 MA, we do have to, you know, recognize. Not a great day for trading. If I had to give today a trading, you know, 1 through 10, I mean, I'd give it like a 4, 3.5. Like, it's a tough day for sure. Holding that higher low, we could bust through the 200 MA and still get the pump. Like you know, the small time frames entice me now more than they ever have. But I don't want to get too overexcited there, overzealous. But so that's my idea for SUI. I hope I answered it well for you. I hope you have a good, you know, and again, I don't know, right, for sure. So your opinion on GRT, bullish or bearish? I have a big bag of GRT. I mean, to me, it doesn't market itself enough. And it's not part of like AI or, I don't know. I liked it back when it first came out and it was supposed to be awesome. The Google and its use case, and I was all about it. But it just like, and it got a nice pump back then, but to me, it's a last cycle coin. I mean, looks like it'll get back to 53 cents, but after that, who knows? You know, and that's, I mean, it's a pretty big move, but it's a 3X. I think there's definitely better out there. I'm looking for newer opportunities that, you know, that people aren't mostly paying attention to. This is like, it doesn't get me going. I'm not excited for graph. You know what I mean? So definitely look like a buy opportunity. It's the higher low, very quick to the low areas. Yeah, I mean, you can see that BOOKMAP wants us to go to the 61.5. I said last night, even when I traded the longs, that we were likely pulling back on the 4-hour time frame. Whenever you get away from the 21-day moving average, you head back. It's just very simple. So we get lack of luster and intense from the smaller time frames, and just know, like, what looks cool to me though is it could end up being a flag. It's not about what the structure does. It's about when we touch the 21. We could go down here, and it doesn't matter to me what we do. You see? Because if I open up a short and we go sideways, it'll be even and I won't really lose anything. If it goes down here, I make the gain. So you almost like can't, that's why I like these shorts a lot. Like, they're very low risk. Yeah. Can we please look at SUI P, SUI Pad? Yeah. What to do in a losing streak? If I caught myself in a losing streak many times in my life as a trader, many times. And what I do is I just keep trading. I really do. I lower my position sizes when the market's not amazing, and I keep trading. And if I see something that's above average, I up the ante a little bit. And, you know, and then you catch a win and you kind of, you know, and you realize that you were on your way the whole time. And that honestly, a losing streak is the greatest thing that could ever happen to you. It really is. And you can look at me and people might spit out their coffee and laugh right now, like, what is this man saying? But like, I'll be honest. Everybody wants to become a multimillionaire. What does that take? It takes to be great. It takes to be disciplined. You're not going to become a multimillionaire if you don't change your ways. It just, you know, you might win like a lottery and get lucky, but you're not going to like grind out $1 million without extreme discipline. I'm telling you right now. So, and with that being said, all right, I'm saying, and where does the extreme discipline come from? It comes from taking an L. You know, people get disciplined because they realize what happened when they didn't do the right thing. So you might have made some mistakes in trading. You may have taken a couple L's over and over again. Maybe you need to fine tune your discipline a little bit. When you're done with this section of your life, you will be far more disciplined than you were before. A year from now, you will not be the same trader you are today. Those losses are the greatest things that ever happened to you right now. Every loss I ever took turned me into the trader I am today. Every single great trader that you know has taken way more losses than you've even thought of, than you've even probably traded. I've lost more trades than you've probably traded in your life. Michael Jordan missed hundreds of last-minute shots at the end of the game. You just remember the ones that he hit. He missed a lot of them, all right? But he took them. He took them, though. That's the key. He had the guts to take that last shot at the end of the day. That's what separates you. You're not going to win every day. Nobody wins every single day. I don't care how much you mitigate. I don't care how well your mitigation is. 10 straight, 15 straight. Heck, I've done 22, 25 straight. I've also lost 5, 6 straight. It happens. We get in our heads. We get emotional, you know. Go take a walk. Stop trading for a day or two. That's what I always say, too. Step away. You got to step away and give your mind time to refragment and look at it from a different perspective. Okay? I have a good project. Maybe you like it or not. It's an NBA player, Lamar. He has a coin launch on Solana L7. It's really small. No spam. Sam, check it. If you like it, thank you. You didn't even tell me the name of it, though. Lamar? Gain only comes before the pain in the dictionary. Amen. Yeah. Archie project and all Polygon, the best safest altcoin to go in on. As traders, we're running constant damage control. Amen. Exactly. The second you let it fly, you could lose months of hard work. Months of hard work. A positive P&L is something to be so proud of. All right. And then remember, every time you have a positive P&L, remind yourself that 95% of traders aren't able to do that. You are in the small percentile of people that can control themselves, handle themselves, and have control over your emotions. Okay? Very important. Very, very important. Discipline is the key of a winning attitude at any time. And no matter what happens in your life, you got to start at right now. I could have made the biggest loss at 10 minutes ago, but what I have right now is right now. Yeah. Crown knocked Trading Lord out a split second after the final bell. The match was considered a draw, but Trading Lord won the belt by 1 point. Crazy fight. I'm ready for Lifer to enter the ring. What do you mean? Crown got the belt. After the final bell, the match was considered a draw, but Trading Lord won the belt by 1 point. Did I see the right match? I think you're talking about the one he fought in Singapore yesterday or 2 days ago. Yeah. Here's the deal. Someone asked me if I'm ever going to fight, and I actually thought about it realistically. Here's the deal. Like Ben and all the other guys that fight, they do one stream a lot every day, and then they get to just leave. I run a trading group, and I trade for a living, and I manage like a multi-million-dollar portfolio on a daily basis. I don't, like, if I was going to fight, I would have to train, and I would train for at least 4 to 5 hours a day, and I would take it very seriously. And I honestly don't see how I could be the best person for my trading group if I was training that hard. I just don't. So I know the key of discipline and focus, and I would not be able to give you guys everything I have in the trading group while I was training for a fight. I just would not. These other people, they just do their live stream show. They don't run a trading group, so I could do the show and then train all day long. But but I would love to. If Sam injured his hands, it's over. Those fights are for people who are purely influencers. Yeah. Sam, you're already fighting for us. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, so honestly, I would love to fight. I was in over 50, 60 street fights growing up. I really was. Vicious fights. I had my jaw broken, my hand broken, and I don't like to talk about fighting like that, but when it comes to fighting, I get down. I like it. I like pain. I like getting punched in the face. I like the pain. Like, I'm someone that loves it. Like, I eat it up. You know what I mean? Like, bring it on. Like, I watch a lot of these fights, and I see some of the guys. I'm like, I could pummel these dudes. And I get that whenever I watch any of the crypto fights, I get, like, I want in on there so bad. But I just, you know, I'm from the mean streets of Boston, man, where you got your teeth kicked in left and right. You know? Jim Rohn and you, Sam, have changed my mind forever. Thank you. And that's the point. You should never be the same. Once we change your mind, you can't go back. Once we open you up to a new perspective, you cannot go back. Sam fights every single day on the markets, and he has a war-winning KD ratio. Amen. Even if it's a bad day of training, your inspirational vibe makes the day feel like a win, because it is a win, man. Maybe just fight Jordan. You guys are funny. Hey, Sam, you fight bears and bulls here. No need to fight people. You're funny. Big boy fights. Now everyone want to fight. You're funny. Boston Seaport over here, my man. New Englanders are tough by default. Gotta be our winters. Yeah, the winters make us hard. They really do. When you go through that, and it's freezing cold in Boston. It's not just cold. Like, and we got a wind chill. It's blowing. It's like living in Antarctica sometimes when you're in Boston, man. You know. You're the only positive person in my life, Sam. Timmy, I love you, brother. And don't you worry, man. You're going to attract many more positive people into your life. I'm not going to be the only one. I know that for a fact. Because my positivity is contagious, and you're going to be contagious, and then you're going to bring more positive people into your life. You know what I mean? I notice I tell jokes that make people laugh when it involves my health. It keeps me from stressing it, thinking crazy thoughts about it. Yeah. What I want to see is of 100 influencers in full camo doing paintball. That would be kind of fun. Let me fight for the lifers. I'll get healed up. Okay. All right. We'll send you to the ring, dude. We'll send Cashmore to the ring, dude. I don't want you to get hurt, though, man. One of the best things about the city, you're right on the ocean, but you would never know. Never get that salty fish smell. I love Sarasota, the same thing, too, man. I feel like there's so much love on this stream. There really is, man, because I've put so much love out there. When you spend 1,000 days pushing love to the world, you're only going to get it back. Think about how much love you're going to get back if you spend 1,000 of your days. If you spend 1,000 consistent days spreading love, education, pushing yourself to the limit. I mean, how many people are going to love you around the world? So many. So many. Hey, Sam, thank you for being real. So many influencers who fight legit stop their channel to train. Yeah, because if I was going to do it, I would do it hard. I'm not going to lose, man. I'm going to go so hard. I would pay for a known trainer or get sponsored. Sometimes they pay for it for you because you're going to do it anyway. Crypto RS likes to help you out a little bit. And then I would train my butt off, man, and I'd be viciously into it. I'm not losing, man. I'm not going to get my job, my eye socket. Like, no. I'm going to make sure I pummel the person to a pulp, you know. And I actually might really hurt the person, too. I'm vicious when I'm in the ring. I can't turn it off. I see some of these guys, they can go like halfway. I might hurt someone seriously bad. Like, I don't know if I want to do that. You know what I mean? I've done it in the past in my life, and I've hurt a lot of people. I really have physically. I don't want to do that again. You know? I had to a lot of times. It was what it was, right? But you don't feel good about punching people in the face. I'm telling you, over time, you don't feel good about it. So, trust me, I've punched over 50, 60 people in the face in my life. It's you know, you win some, you lose some, you know? Yeah. They wouldn't hit their stop loss so hard, it just goes right through and liquidates them. You're funny. One punch could ruin a couple lives. Yeah. How to find your album on Spotify? Just type in my name, man. Pretty simple stuff, right? After 41 years on this earth, I realized I am definitely a lover, not a fighter. Yeah. When I was younger, I started using the 12-minute time frame with the 200 Sounds wacky, but hey, man, any time frame you use will help you. Doesn't matter what time frame. Any time frame you use will help you. Yep. You use the 10-minute. All right. I do love the survival of the fight, yeah. You're the man. I'll fight for you anytime. I love you, Justin, man. That's why I would never want you to. You know that saying, friends don't let friends become friends? It's a joke where you don't take advantage of the people that you love. You know, that's what it means. Like, right? And a lot of people don't understand that saying. It's an old biker kind of gangster saying. Have you ever watched Wazar Zaka stream? He's also a good guy. Never heard of him. You ever think about how many people you could so terrifying to think about after decades of smashing knuckles against Crane? Yeah, exactly. One of my good friends' head went into a table and was bleeding down the, you know, we got into a rough thing at night. We were drinking all night on the whiskey, you know. Anyways, so let's get back into what this channel is all about, changing lives, and stop talking about my past as a drunken brawler in Boston and New York City. in Queens, the streets of Queens, man. Oh my goodness, what a life. Funny, just keeps battling this low. It may want to get back above that 200 and then get busy. Something's funny. They don't want to give it up here. They still want to come back and beat back 63,000 for BTC. All right. Makes me want to watch Nacho Libre. You're funny, man. From Queens, come Kings. I cannot win a trade today. It's Friday. I don't think trading on Friday is the worst day to trade. Look at the price action's been going from 63.9 to 63,000 for an hour straight, and you're wondering why you can't win a trade? Don't overtrade on Fridays. All right. Sam and Cub and Hetty, I'm still in the long. Yeah. Sam, the Spider-Man of Queens. You guys are funny, man. Flying around. I was stabbed 4 times at Natick High. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Jeez. What about the Bo videos? I think he put out a new one. You guys are funny, man. Exactly. So true over time. I'm not proud of the fights that I won. Yeah, it's just like you think back and you realize like, wow, I got lucky at that bar, at that place, at that, you know, all the craziness. All the craziness. Yeah, options do expire today too. I think a big one. Yeah. Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen, Warzone. I've traded crypto since 2021, but haven't been monitoring every week. It seems to be the bull run is actually coming within the next 3 months. I probably my whole life, but I can handle whatever. Sammy coming handy. I got abused in my last 2 trades, but how you doing? I got abused too, and they're making fun of me. Someone laughed at me today in my trading group because I lost $60 and I got pissed. I really did, dude. I made a video for you this morning and I forgot to post it to Twitter. I'll post it later, but I rode my bike and I brought you up. And I was like, this video is for Crypto Face because he likes when I ride my bike in the green grass. Oh, man. God bless you, man. Thank you for being here. And we modded you up. Yeah, we got you. Yeah, I want to make sure you're mod there because you respect and love me. But yeah, man, people freaking talking so much smack. They love running their mouth when I lose. They love it. They love it, man. We've been making money all week, but this week was a good week. And we cashed in this week. So who cares? They could take a couple $100 on a Friday over here. Same with you, man. You lost what, like $8 grand? But your wins are like in the hundreds of thousands, bro. You know what I mean? So that was, I mean, when you only lose 8 to 9 grand, I think I saw you lose 8 grand, right? Am I correct? 8 or 9 grand or something? Come on, man. You make I seen you make $1 million, like, you know, it's just like crazy. I own a Boston gym at ATX and fought myself. I'll train you to smash the crypto influences. Anyways, Arrow 8, love you, Sammy. Nick Ellegard, man. I love you, man. But where do you live? Do you live in Florida? See, this makes me want to go and fight, man. Lost another 25 or 30K today. Honestly, Crypto Face, check it, man. One thing I got to teach you that can help you. But I mean, I don't need to teach you. You know your sauce, man. I don't even want to do stuff like that. But look, one thing that I notice sometimes that like I do, and I catch other people not. The 4 hour is away from the 21. Let's not get caught trying to long that. You know what I mean? We're gonna come back to this white line. It's like 95% that's gonna happen. So even today, I was toying with these little longs because they enticed me in these flags. Last night though, I got it. I got the 5 minute, man. I nailed it. I couldn't believe it. I thought I was over trading. I was like, what am I doing? I said, stop doing it. And I'm sitting here last night. Where was it? It was this one right here. And like, lost it. I got into this one, didn't happen. I got into this one, didn't happen. And then I was like, dude, it's looking something like, you know, and then we boom, and we got the move. Was that like the 13th? No, hold on. Sorry. On the 5 minute. It must have been this move here. Right here. It was this move right here last night. Boom. And I set a limit order at 64,000. I ended up making, you know, what is that? That was like in an hour. I made like almost $500. Right? Can email and I could try to get you back on the Discord. Yeah, we got you, man. Anybody really good with Discord, help me out and don't get mad because I think, don't worry, man. It's fine. Discord's not hard, man. It's button pressing, bro. Like if you can use an old dial phone, you can use Discord. You know what I mean? Like, let's get real. I love you though. I don't mean to be rude. Finally got SS for you. ATX is Austin, Texas. Thank you. I was in a short for that pump. Biggest loss of my trading career, 1,300. Oh, this one here last night, right? And I nailed it. So everyone gets, you know, I'm still riding off that win because I didn't think I was going to hit a win. It was what? It was 1 in the morning. I was up to 1 in the morning trading last night. Woke back up at 7 to bring my daughter to school. My wife, her alarm goes off and then she touches me. She hits me once and she hit me this morning. And I was like, I got out of bed, and when I'm really tired, I tell myself I'm going right back to bed when I get home. But it never happens. I start my day. I get on the bike. I start doing my thing, right? But it's a lackluster Friday, everybody. You know, don't go too hard. This is saying we're going lower. I'm telling you right now, 90% chance we're going lower because we're away for the 21-day moving average on the 4-hour time frame. We have all this liquidity to the downside, and we're going to come down and retest that weekly 61,500 support and resistance. I'm sticking to that prediction. It's likely going to happen. And then you're like, I know, but why do they have big red up at 65,000? I get it. I don't know. That's why I'm weary. But that's why at any moment I could say that. But then if we, you know, then you'll catch me in a long later on tonight making a G. And I'm like, how did he do it? Because I don't know where price is going. You know, I just take whatever's there. Dude, I know it's pathetic. Don't worry, man. We love you. You'll get it. Go to your account on Crypto Lifer webpage. Disconnect for the Discord. Then reconnect. Voila. You're in like swimwear. What's up, Da? What overall thoughts on the direction of the expector overall the next few hours? I just kind of, that's what I do every day and say. That's what I talk about. What's your favorite day of trading? Monday or Tuesday? Tuesday. Are you kidding me? Tuesday's the greatest. Monday night into Tuesday is awesome. Right? It's cheaper to transfer from Coinbase in USDC than USDT, correct? No, you could it's cheaper to sell. Sell. Yeah. Use your 21 and 200 crypto face money flow a VWAP as my model, and my win rate has drastically improved. Thank you. I use your 21 and 200 and crypto faces money flow and VWAP as my model, and my win rate is drastically improved. See, people are putting our stuff together. This is what I love, man. We're creating just monster traders. It's awesome. It really is. And check out Crypto Face, man. No one trades bigger than him. I'm telling you right now. No one trades bigger, and that I can find. $10 million market positions. The guy knows what he's doing. And, you know, he shows his live trades, and he hangs out really throughout most of the trade, 3, 4, 5 hour streams, just kicking it. And you can kind of watch as he gets through the stream. He talks about stuff. He's teaching while he does it. He's, to me, the only other YouTuber I really watch, I'll be honest, not to be rude. And the only other YouTuber I really truly love and respect, man. So I'm pretty selective of who I like to bring in my inner world, in my mind. I don't just bring anybody in there. You know what I mean? And so he checks out, man. I give him the check of approval. So if you're a lifer and you check in, you know, you love and you trust on me, and you know he gets the stamp. And I don't give the lifer. I don't think I've ever given the lifer stamp. I've told you guys I like people. I've talked to people in the channel, but I've never given them the lifer stamp. Master Friend gets the lifer stamp. Jamie gets the lifer stamp. All right, they're in the inner circle. Crypto Face gets the lifer stamp. He's just entering into the lifer stampage. All right. All right. So funny. Face streams on my second home. Right. And you know, it's cool. I think the communities too are liking to see that we're both vibing. I think that's cool. You know, the elite are stamped. Amen. Fit gets a lifer stamp. Love y'all. You're funny. Elmo got a stamp. You're funny, man. Lifer stamp is new. Right? Rave Song Records in the house. So we're Sid's way, man. Bitcoin's at 63,000 sideways all day long. If it breaks the 200 MA on the 5-minute, maybe we get a pump. I say that we go further down to the 21 on the 4-hour time frame, and that's it. Like, no more. I'm not playing with this anymore. But what could happen is we could go sideways. That's why I have what's called the Twisted Sister. I show both of these patterns. If you don't understand what I'm doing, just keep coming back over time, and you will. All right. Yesterday, it was talking about a song who said they give the wheel to Jesus because the woman can't drive. You're funny. The Jesus wheel. That's his, like, yeah. Thank you for being an amazing person. What do I search to add the indicator? Up here. And you put indicators in here. Yeah. What do you think about Rose? I mean, I liked Rose. We used to trade it back in the day. It's a good platform. Shout out to Stack McChange. Stack gets the stamp too. Stack's been here for a long time. Stack's so stamped, he doesn't even need to be stamped. Stack's been with me now for he's like my brother, man. Stack's been with me, and I meet all these people. I fly around the world, around the country, and I meet these people. They became part of my life. It's awesome, man. Like, to go on YouTube, put yourself out there, meet people around the world, and then fly to where they live and begin to learn and meet them is awesome. I need a stamp. You're funny. I need a max win. I need a max win. All right. The Zoom is cool too, bro. Stamp. Yeah. And shout out to everyone that were on the live. Last night, we have a weekly screen share where we all got together. We talk about concepts, ideas, and break it down for you. And we had just a great screen share last night. I thought it was absolutely amazing. I mean, moving averages starting to get pulled apart. Tells me there's a bigger move coming. It's an interesting, that I like watching as the moving averages start to pull apart. The golden cross there. You got an 80 and the 100 coming for the 200. Stochastics probably need to reset. So we need the stochastics to reset while we make either a sideways flag or a downward flag. That's what I see happening for Bitcoin in the next 48 hours. And I could be wrong. Follow me at Twitter at CryptoLifer33. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay. Funny Ansem and BitBoy are going at it in Dubai in December. It's not too long from now. All right. That's actually like tomorrow. Jenna XRP doing damage with Young Crypto Snack. All right. Young Snack. These people are crazy, man. But bless everybody, man, who follows me on crypto Twitter. I greatly appreciate it. Trump purchasing food at a New York bar. That was pretty awesome with Bitcoin. Frankendancer launch on Solana. I don't know why they're getting that. Jupiter's expansion, Solana FM and CoinHall acquired. It's pretty big. Jupiter's going to be big, man. And BOG, the Bank of Japan keeps the rates unchanged. That's a big deal. But yeah, I really like Jupiter. Let's talk about Jupe. And I see Jupe as, that premier exchange for Solana that's really going to end up doing some serious damage over time. And look at that. Everything was in these long, extended downtrends, and they finally are starting to breach them. This one's just there. It has to break through. Let's take a look at our 8-hour time frame. And yeah, I want to see this. So the second Jupe breaks above that 200 MA, it's going to moon. I'm telling you, it's going to moon hard. Right now, it is at resistance. It's, and maybe we come down and find our way here, and once you're back above 92, you're going to gap back up to 112, and then that psychological dollar gets breached, and Jupe heads back up to that 184 region and beyond, right? Beautiful place to accumulate, Jupiter. One of the tip-top exchanges for Solana. You can do leverage trading, all sorts of stuff on it. It's awesome. It works fast, efficiently, and it's amazing. People don't really talk about that when they put down Solana. Talk about all the memes. They don't talk about all the building on it and how amazing, like this exchange is awesome, and there's really nothing like it. There's people that try to compete with Jupiter, but come on, man. Jupe is hot. Like, who here what do you like? Do you like something better than Jupiter? Let me know. Let me know. MA200, good for the long term or the short term. Both. You can use it in either way. It just depends on how you want to use it. Possible hurricane next week, Sam. Your first hurricane party. What do you mean? We already had one. Wasn't Debbie a hurricane? I thought Debbie was a hurricane. Tropical storm Debbie. It didn't turn into a hurricane. Over 2 years ago, one day you were worried about Stack. Hadn't heard from him in a long time and was calling out to him. Then he answered in the chat. I've seen him here ever since. You're funny. How often do you talk about unreleased projects? I don't know. I like Mars more than Jupiter, and you bring us there every day, Sammy. Amen. You see Jupe going? I do see Jupe going to $10. Yeah, I have said that many times. I say that's an easy move, right? Like, that can happen for sure. Definitely. And if we're back where we were again, 63,080, getting a little bit of a pump here for BTC. But again, it's a lackluster Friday. 63,100. See, that 1 hour could produce the move, man. Like, what if we get a move and we stay inside this channel We get a pump. We consolidate. Looks like you could make a right shoulder too, though. So look, you'd be making a shoulder, a head, possible right shoulder here. And that would help the 4-hour complete to the 21 too. Phantom 1 hour time frame, cup and handle about to pump. Bitcoin about to break the 200 MA. There it goes again. Do we take him? And watch, every time I don't take it, watch, it flies. You'll be surprised. It's a very, it could get in your head a lot, the 200 on the one, you know. How do you put you go up here and you just type in MA. So you go up here to where you see this little indicator above the candles and you type in MA. And you just get moving average simple, click on that. It's going to give you an SMA. Then you hit this and turn it to 200. And then if you want, you can make it yellow just so you're on the same page with me. I always make it a little extra thickness. And that's how you have the 200 MA, right? You can see it's above that line, right? That's not a 200 MA, that's my yellow line. Just want to make that clear. I have a 5 MA, which has them all together. Look, there it is, starting to pump like it's supposed to above the 200 MA. I'm just sick of chasing today. They got me. They kind of wore me down today, you know? Again, it's the third one. Usually it's like, oh, there it goes. I'm just sick of chasing. Catch me with a cutie named Susie with some... Oh, yeah. That's a good one. I like that one. Really does move me. What moves me, light energy and good vibes, right? Light energy and good vibes, man, right? Standing in the spot where the sun should rise, like waiting for the sun to hit you in the morning. Come on, man. Light energy and good vibes, standing in the spot where the sun should rise. That's one of my best. You know what I mean? Not happy that I lapped you. I'm a master of disaster. Not happy I lapped you, but I'm an IndyCar master. IndyCar master. Not happy that I lapped you, but I'm a master of disaster. Man, I predict Sui enters the top 10 this cycle. Extra thickness. Said it, Sammy. Look at, there it goes. But now away from the 21 again. So now you know you have to come test the 21. The same thing that happened here, and then we lost it. That would be your move there. And then, you know, please help lifers set. I just showed you guys how to do it. Yeah, you can go back and watch that now. It's there forever now. You've opened my eyes with 200 May. It works on everything. Thanks, man. It does. It works on everything. Catch me with it. Yep. Sui to 100 billion. That would be awesome if it goes to 100. Sui to 100 billion. Wow, and there's the pump when you break the 200 May, right? Just boom, gone. Clean up. And it's like the one time I don't take it. Yeah. Yeah. $365 MA is also golden. Interesting. Let's go. Smash the like button, people. Let's go. Shout out to Mike Volmer. Mike, I love you. I see you on the CryptoFace live stream, man. You're the man, dude. God bless you, brother. Thank you for being here. God bless everybody on the live. The simple or exponential MA. The cup and handle is starting to form. It is a cup and handle, possibly too. It is. The simple. SMA, man. SMA, you got it. If AVA enters the top 10, it'll be 1K if it needs a market cap of 14 billion plus. Yeah, I mean, AVA's been pretty close, so yeah. You guys are funny, man. But I mean, I actually rap for a living. I put a lot of time and effort into it for a long time. It's all I did, literally. Like, I had jobs, but all I cared about was my, like, making connections with words and being in my head, honestly. You know. Wow, look at the 15-minute with a bullish engulfing candle on that, like, kind of a shoulder, head, right shoulder. See how it looks like? This is weird, but kind of this shoulder, head, and right shoulder to the upside. Definitely a more laid-back stream today. It's just like, you know, it's not that exciting today. Let's be honest. Right now, maybe it gets exciting. So now we're getting the cross of the 21 while we're up on top of the 200. That's more bullish than it was before. I made these random lines for no reason. Man, I just thought about my mom. Like, as I thought I was, just for a split second, I thought I was in my summer house, and my mom was like, after this, we got to go to the store. And I was like, all right, at the end of my stream, I got to go with my mom. And then I just realized, like, that's never going to happen again. You know, it's weird. You get these thoughts out of nowhere in your mind. The mind is very interesting. Very, very interesting. I can see you pics. Can you quick chart X? Yeah, a few minutes and it will get exciting today again. Bought the golden cross finally, but we got rejected by the last one. And look, buying above the 200 MA, you'd be in the money now again, and I didn't take it. I would have cleaned up all my losses. Consciousness never dies. Yeah. When more likes? Let's get the likes up to the watches. I don't know why we don't get 1,000 likes every single day. I don't know what we got to do to get the likes up. It's like pulling teeth for some reason. I don't understand. You know, you could show people how to make millions of dollars and they still, I don't know what it is. They forget. They don't touch it. I don't know. How many people forgot to hit the like button? You just forgot. Put a 333 if you forgot, and then clean up your mess and hit the like button, please. All right. Yeah. Triple bottom on the 15 looks good. Bitcoin going up in baby steps. It's just like slow little boop, 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 boop. And there we go. Almost 1,000 likes now. Appreciate that. Finally connected the right account. I'm in the 99. Whoop, whoop. See? It should go to 67 to finish 5 waves. That would be... hit the like first thing I do when watching your stream. Thank you. Wow, and there it goes, man. Defying the high volume. That's what happened. Just... And the entry would have been like right when we got above at 63.1. And we're going possibly to, you know, at least to the next resistance at 63.5. These bills don't take a day off, so we don't either. Amen. That's why I work 7 days a week, man. I got to outwork the bills. People don't realize, you know, how much it costs. How much do you think it costs for me to live a month? How much do you think my expenses are a month? I'm talking employees, like, how much do you think I spend a month? Not even on myself, just on my rent, my kids, health insurance, bills, car payment, you know, the business. How much do you think I spend a month? How much do you think I have to spend a month to survive? It's about 30K. It's about 30K. I spend about 30K a month. That's if I don't even go to dinner. I don't buy myself anything. I personally, you know, 30K a month. You know, again, a lot of it is business write-offs. It's for the business, but it's 30K a month, man. You know, sometimes it could be more too, depending on what we got to do or what happens, right? But it just, yeah. So I got to make, like, you know, I don't know. I'm not even going to say, but, you know, so that's what I make a year, somebody says. Yeah. Yep. Respect. That's more than my overhead. Yeah. None of your business. You're doing the dang thing, Sammy. Much love. Yeah. Yeah. Sammy shooting air balls today, all day, man. Amen. Hey, man, you got to shoot some air balls if you want to hit a 3 every once in a while. Right? I never claimed to be a robot, bro. You know, I never claimed to be perfect. I never claimed to say I was going to hit every single trade I ever made. I never said that. I said, I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I'm going to take it one step, one day, one moment at a time. All right. Yeah. No. I bought the house. I moved out of the rental, man. I thought everyone knew that. I publicly talked about the closing and all that. But yeah, I closed on a house. I bought a home. I don't rent anymore. I'm not a renter anymore. Love you, Sam and Master Friend. I believe in myself now. You should have the whole time. Don't worry. We got you. You're an amazing person that's ready to leave a legacy on this earth. If you spend your total consumerism, dude, what are you talking about? I'm talking about paying employees, paying health insurance, right? Paying off a mortgage, it's like, what do you like? I don't spend 30K a month. I'm telling you, that's the overhead of my life. Like, that's before I even go out to the shopping, bro. See, that lets me know that you've never run a real company. Not to be rude, man. You know, you can still learn a lot about minimalism. This guy's crazy. Like, yeah. Also, minimalism is the lack of abundance, man. I don't like that whole minimalist budget yourself stuff. I don't do that, man. I really don't. I make more money. Like, I start another business. You know what I mean? I make more money. That minimalist stuff is for people that want to live in a small, like, and again, every once in a while, it's cool. I respect it. And I did it for a time in my life. Like, for instance, when I went to see my dad, I would shower out of a solo shower, right? Because I didn't want to bother him. Yeah. No, dude, I don't go and spend 30K a month, dude. No. I like buying assets, personally. You know what I mean? People don't just listen, Sammy. You can't save everyone. Yeah. Hey, how can I buy spot Bitcoin? My mother wants to hold Bitcoin on wheat, but I don't know how. It's really simple, but you shouldn't hold Bitcoin on weeks. You should hold Bitcoin on a Trezor. You know, you should get yourself a hardware wallet, please. Please get yourself a hardware wallet. Very, very important. Okay. Jesus, mine is 15K, so 30K is totally in line for combined businesses and personal. Yeah. Got no money, got some, get some. Asset, no liability. Yeah. I need 25K every month for 2 kids, wife, no working, and me hustling. 7 on 7. Family is expensive. Dang. 25K a month? Jesus. Yeah, keep your money on your hardware wallet, everybody. You know. Well, look, I see us in this bigger, and that's a symmetrical triangle that can go either way now. That's a 50-50 shot, and that's kind of the day it's been. I see the 4-hour headed lower. I see this breaking down. I told you before, I see us moving down on the 4-hour to the 21 and touching 61,006, 61,008. That's what I see happening. All right. I'm sticking to it. You can write it down. Say, this is what he said. I didn't say, I did say I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance, but I'm calling short for Bitcoin. I really am. And it's likely. All right. Johnny Depp spends 30K a month on wine. I know, right? Exactly. Head and shoulders breakout. Sam, what do you think about Trezor 20? Where is he? It's better than 12 or 24? I don't know, man. 24 is the safest. It's highly likely, you know. Yeah. Thought the minimalist lifestyle was the cool thing with all the Marie Kondo videos. Try, but it ain't for me. Bigger, better. Yeah, you know why? When you live minimalist, you can't have a dining room table for 20 people. When you live minimalist, you can't order, a bunch of food and order all your friends over and feed them all. When you live minimalist, you can't have a pool party for 100 people at a giant pool. When you live minimalist, you can't fly to every country on your private jet. When you live minimalist, you can't go and so I think of abundance because I want to give everyone around me abundance. I want to live in abundance. I believe in abundance. I desire abundance. An abundant life is manifestation. You want to manifest abundance at all times. You want to put your best effort into everything you do, whether it's driving to the store or buttering a piece of bread. You want to put that effort into it. You know what I mean? See, I want everyone else to have it all. That's why. And I want people to believe that they could have it all. That's why I want to have it all. That's why I desire to have it all, because I want you to see that you can. I desire that. If I can have the mansion on the cliff overlooking the water and see the sunset every night, and I got to spend 15 to 20 mil on that, then that's I believe that's it. I mean, that's different strokes for different folks. That life isn't for everyone, but I respect people that are happy with that. Sam, would you please consider donating a birthday membership to the world's worst trader? Kevin Ali, is that you? Kevin, do you need help? Do you really need help? Tell us what you need, man. Tell us what's happening. All right. Pickle, here's my wallet address. I'll hold it for you, save. Yeah. Tell us what's happening, Kevin Lee. And how can we help you, my friend? How can we help you? All right. Email Crypto Livers. I'll put you in the group 1 month for free. All right. You just got it. Just for being nice. All right. Email Crypto Livers. My wife will hear and say, Sam is letting me in the group for my daughters. And it's my birthday. All right. 1 month, my man. Do the best you can with it. All right. Watch all the groups, put in a lot of work, man. Don't do anything else. But this month, spend 30 days in that group. Get everything you can out of what I give you. Please don't waste it, man. Don't just spend 10 days, 5 days, man. Grind. Are you going to fight Eric Crown? Does people want me to fight Eric Crown? I thought he's a nice guy. Does he want to fight me? I don't know, man. I already went over how I'm not going to be fighting anybody. Yeah. Never ask for money. Ask for advice and guidance. Amen. That will give you the money in the long run. I appreciate that, man. We'll do my best. Please email her immediately, though. All right. And don't play games. And some people are jealous right now that you got in. All right. But I'm doing one nice thing for one nice person to kind of bring the world up today. All right. And that's is what it is. I'm about to do my weekly top-down analysis video. It'll be out not too long from now. And you guys can kind of be privy to that and see what's happening. Thanks for the education of the group, man. Change me. Yeah. Bitcoin did break that 200, but I mean, it's a slight range. We've been chopping through all morning long. And again, we're either going to break out to possibly 64,150 or break back down to 62.2. All right. Congratulations. Happy birthday. Amen. Abundant life is all about the related book for a reason. I love you, Justin. You're the man, dude. Great people in my life. Shout out to Jamal. I got to congratulate. No, I'm happy the dude got in. Amen. Amen. Hey, God chose him today, right? So it all happened the way, hey, you ask and you shall receive. You know, if you don't ask, you can't receive. He believed he deserved it for some reason. And so he did, right? I more than paid for the group just yesterday and initially paid for it with Sammy Gives for free. Amen. Shout out to Blair Stevenson. Been getting paid from day one with the information that I provide. That's the point. You don't even have to. That's why I'm like, I get you paid before you even join the trading group. That's why I don't do the $1,000 giveaway stuff, because it's like, I'm giving you way more than that by giving you the knowledge every day. You don't need someone to give you $1,000. You need someone to change your life. $1,000 is just going to make you lazy. I got to give you the information that's going to maybe you can print $1,000 so you can be giving someone $1,000. That's true. If you're a minimalist, you can't do certain things. It's more philosophical. You need to be a strong believer to not spend money at every possible occasion. Can you tell me about the trading group cost and stuff? It's $99 a month. You get in by going to cryptolifer.com. Right here in the pinned comment section at the top. We make it very simple and easy to get in. Didn't even promote my own trading group today. I was so busy with other stuff, but cryptolifer.com. Join today. You can log into as well. I have an entire course in there that people charge you $2,000 to $3,000 for, which you can get busy right away. The second you pay the $99, you're in there. And then I've divided the Discord into many sections. It's a very expansive Discord. But I have my Lifer charts and video updates. We have Lifer altcoin charts and what I'm putting out for altcoins and things that I'm looking at. And then we have the elite charters. Right? And there's 4 amazing elite charters that are posting their awesome charts and everything that they're looking at. Like, you just got a bunch of stuff for free right there. Quick, oh no, it's gone. We got gains on gains showing you the gains that we're hitting, what's happening when we put out the chart and what happened after the fact, like that beautiful cup and handle for Bitcoin with the stop loss and everything. You would have been in the money. Imagine making $2,000 overnight. The Sui call that I gave that plowed to the upside. Those 2 calls alone in the last 2 weeks are all you need. The fetch call banging to the upside, right? That other Bitcoin call when we were in this flag and it pumped to the upside later on. There's that beautiful cup and handle to the upside. Man. You just gotta love it, man. These scalps, the Bitcoin short I put out, that dropped down to 58,140, just like it was supposed to. And the list just goes on. And then all the elites, Sundog, Ohm, Caspa. I mean, it just never ends, really. And if you don't believe it, you can go and read the testimonials of the people that have joined the group in the Welcome Center here. And there's just testimony after testimony. This guy wrote one that is like a book. It'll change your life if you finish reading this. My new advice to the libraries: take Sam's class ASAP, build those skills, then take the leverage mastery. Those classes are worth every penny. Watch the live, get in the Discord daily. You must immerse yourself in trading and surround yourself with positive energy and good teachers. You have 2 of the best mentors in the world taking advantage of it. Demo trade or use $1 positions to learn free of emotions. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Master Friend. Thanks to all the lifers. You all led me closer to achieving the dream, becoming a full-time trader. 162, 900, 900, 800, 900, 500, 800, 900. Unbelievable. Recent 180-day P&L. All right. Back to 63,080. It's a lackluster day. I would not be chasing the market today. We're inside of a symmetrical triangle here on the 1 minute, getting tighter and tighter. Technically a high, a low with a lower high. To me, it looks like we're going lower, at least to 62,000. That's what we're seeing on BOOKMAP too as well. Most of the liquidity is red and closer below us. And then the 4 hours away from the 21. All those wrapped up together tell me the data conveys it's most likely we break to the downside. But you never know. I'm going to jump on out of here for the day, everybody. I wish I could have given you a live trade. Or actually, I did. I lost, right? So it is what it is. I feel good, man. Losing leads to my biggest wins, and I'm winning, man, every single day. So today's one of the biggest days ever we've had in business. So, man, God bless. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out to everyone that joined the trading group. If you want to jump into my class, I teach class the last Saturday of every month. It is coming up in 10 days. Less than that, actually. I think that's the 28th. Saturday is the 28th. 8 days I teach class. So a week from tomorrow, Life Revision Trading Course, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, $150 for a 3-hour class. I say it's 2.5 hours, but we really go hard. Hit the QR code or the link below. Hit the QR code, that'll take you right where you need to go on your phone. And you can pay with PayPal, whatever you want, credit card, and jump on it. This class will change your life. You'll see me live. It's not pre-recorded. We'll actually hang out. Saturdays, baby, Saturdays. Everyone, go after your dreams. Make it happen. Do not live in fear. You're amazing people. You're made to have a legacy. You're supposed to do some things that you get remembered for. Every one of you should be remembered for something on this earth. That's what you're here for. Strive for that, and great things will happen. I love each and every one of you. You can, you will. You are the best. Keep up the positive energy. Keep up the beautiful emotions, man. Just feel good. Remember, this life is fleeting. Time is precious. The present moment. Stay inside the present moment. Stop beating yourself about the past. Don't worry about the future. Stay in the present and be grateful for what you do have. And that's how you create abundance in a world worth, a life worth living. I love you all. God bless you all. And thank you so much for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless you.